Okay, enough jibber jabber. Let's find the stopwatch, and in 3, 2, 1. Where did I put it? Okay, and it's over here. Kind of cheating on this one, not gonna lie, because only one of these screw posts is actually stable. I had to open this up earlier to fix the disk drive because it wasn't working, so I already knew about that. But I have some... Where's the screwdriver? I had a disk drive from a GameCube mod that I made a video on the second channel about that is working. And I did already dust this a little bit, so just pretend I got a clean one. It's not cheating, I promise. One of the things that I found about GameCubes is that the difference... There is a difference between the 101 and 001. Where the disk drive... Oh man, the metal shielding that I'm taking the screws out of is a different shape between the 101 and the 001. So not only did I have to swap the whole disk drive... Come on. Whoa. I also... Oh, man. I also had to swap the metal shielding for the disk drives. I'm going to swap to this one because these screws are not doing well, and I think I'll do a better job doing these by hand. So I had this one on the ready with this bit in particular, but yeah, this whole metal shielding different between the two models. Ain't that fun? I also have to use this one for this part. Oh man, and I forgot to do one important thing. Be very careful if you're going to do this. But something that helps to get this off is running the console. Oh man, these are on there, and I have the wrong bit too. Is to heat or turn it on to heat up the metal and heat up the thermal pads, so the thermal pads are nice and soft and gooey and easier to remove the heat shield, or not the heat shield, the heat spreader. Can you do more mods for SPs for Type C? I actually have one, and you want to be careful, just to cut myself off there. Don't drop a screw while your GameCube's on, so you don't short the motherboard. But as I was starting to say, I do have... Why won't these come out? I do have a USB-C SP that will be modded sometime this week. Why won't you come out, please? I don't know what it's going to be on, but the reason I only do them so often is because there's no point to change out the... Is that warm enough? No, I'll give it a second. There's no point in changing out the charge port unless it's bad. And it's something that I struggle to remove. And so it's just not worth it to me to accidentally break an entire PCB by ripping the pads off if I fail. So I don't do it unless I absolutely have to. And I just fixed one yesterday that had a bad charge port, so there will be a USB-C one soon. I just don't know what it's going to be on yet. I guess if you have a particular shell that you would want it on, you can make a request now. If I have it in stock, I'll try and do it. Okay, that should be warm enough. Stupid third-party power cables are hard to remove. Gotta wiggle this back and forth. Hopefully I don't rip anything off because we are doing a speed run. Dude, there's so much suction on these things. There we go. Look at that. Okay, was anything ripped off? I don't see anything ripped off, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Cool. This can just come out. Cool. I'm gonna put that down. Of course, there's extra ones. Anybody else warm? Is it just me? Because I'm very warm right now. Okay. And I dislike these things. I really don't like unscrewing these. It's annoying. I guess it's not unscrewing this. It's trying to put the power board back into its slot. One thing that is nice about the 101s is the screw, or the 101s have this power board built into the main board, so you don't have to worry about this at all. Okay, throw that off to the side. Put this in before I forget. Only 7 minutes, 55 seconds in. Not too shabby. Okay, let's see if we can get this in decently. The perfect amount of thermal pads. That's funny. Yeah, that thermal pad was nice and smooshed. Okay, putting this one in wasn't too bad. It's always just making the new threads that's tough with these, because it's tough. Okay. Yeah, I wonder how much time it saves me to, dang it, do these screws. I'm gonna have to find that. That's gonna be a freaking time loss. Or I could just not screw it in because it's not necessary. But I found it. It's all right. Okay, board. Time to clean these off. It should peel off fairly easily. Or not. Okay. And we'll dump that there. Okay. There we go. Should have had a paper towel ready, but I didn't. Okay. I'll put that on the ground. I don't think I'm going to need it anymore. From here, let's put the thermal pads on. Why not? If I can line it up well, that'd be great. Peel. Peel. And this is always where I struggle. It's trying to get these two to separate. They're brothers and they love each other. There we go. Okay, don't put that on yet, though. Do not put that on yet. Okay, let's actually unscrew this real quick. So we can bust out all the soldering at once. To plug in my soldering iron, because I only have one available plug, and I had the GameCube plugged in, so we could do that thing pretty easily. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the flux going on these. Come on. There we go. Brand new tubes. I had to push it all the way. There. Put those down there. And we can stick our tweezers there. Desolder those real fast, and then we can grab this, desolder the old solder, remove it. Okay, all that good. Find this thing, and we can stick this end in there. Boom. And then fresh solder. We can, come on now. Boom. Boom. Okay. That is done. While that's cooling off, we will get the Pico Boot stuff ready. Shove all of this over here so we can put this down right here, and we will zoom in, get this lined up. Even though I'm doing a speed run, I'll still get it so you guys can see it. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit of that because we have to short those pads together, and so that's the easiest way to do it. No flux, just solder that is on the tip. And how about that? I'm gonna clean my tip. I'm gonna get my solder out, my flux on the ready. I'm just gonna put a bunch of flux down because you can never have too much flux. And let's not mess this up too much. Just to get this adhered, stuck down, I'm going to put a blob of solder on a couple of those. And then actually scoot that over a little bit so it's easier for me. It's the only one we need on that side. We can take this other end, just solder a bunch of these in the line. I just do it like 2 through ground, the second ground, just in case. And I almost did all those like flawlessly. 6 does not have enough. Neither is ground. I don't think that ground is necessary. I don't even think it really matters if we have those shorted, but I don't want them shorted. So, okay, I think that checks out. All of that looks good. Cool. So now we can add some solder to these little points. And I just do it with some flux there, make my life a little easier. And then we will get that soldered in just a minute, but I do want to clean this spot so we don't get any on the bottom. It is a bit of a time loss, but that's all right. Just want to not get sticky flux on the bottom of our brand new GameCube shell. Okay, and we'll line this up like so. Oops. Wow, are we actually going to do this sub 30? Did I need to put more faith in myself? I'm going to put a little more fresh solder on the tip of my iron. Get the tweezers out. Put my hat backwards so I can actually get in there a little bit better. Hold up. I'm gonna block the view a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna trust that all that is. Wait, now. Okay, now I'm gonna trust all that's good. That looks good to me. And that is it for the soldering. Wow. I don't have any Alani right now, unfortunately. I thought about going to the store to get it today, but I have to line these holes up properly. Hold up. Sorry. I need to zoom out too. But the drink today is Diet Pepsi. And I am actually kind of thirsty, but I gotta get these. I gotta keep my score high. My time low. This one's always tricky because you don't want to screw one end down too tight. You want to keep it pretty spread, and you don't want to tighten any of these too tight because you don't want to put too much pressure on these chips, the GPU, the CPU, and the RAM. So you go one screw at a time, and you do it until there's a little bit of force. You stop, and then you move on to a different one, typically the farthest one you can, and then you go around until all of them are nice and, well, slightly tight. And we want to grab this. I think that's it. Plop that down. Make sure that the this thing's out of the way of any screw posts, and then we can do these guys. Since I've got this screw out, the screwdriver out. Actually, we will do it with the LCT driver because that's going to be a little bit faster. And I do want to do these by hand. I am like really sweaty right now. Not really sweaty. I'm really warm and I'm slightly sweaty. I can't tell if it's just warm or if the pressure is getting to me. Come on now. Okay, and that's all for that one. Then we can go one by one with these screws, starting with these three, of course. And then, oh, come on, don't fall out. One of the other annoyances I have with this is this screwdriver isn't super magnetic. So I have to be like really careful when putting these in. It's like slightly magnetic, but it's not magnetized as much as I would like it to be. If I do the sub 30, I'm going to be very impressed. I don't think it takes me 8 minutes to do that. I do like to keep that one loose, because I don't want to short the ribbon cable, the quick solder board. Where's the last screw? Oh, it's in the shell, isn't it? Okay. Thankfully, the light pipe is actually installed. And there is a light pipe on this one. Where or why can't I do this? Peel the freaking peel, man. Oh, that's not it here. Oh, well, that's stuck down. Okay. Hopefully that's short enough. And slap that in there. We can put our new battery in like that, and I just got a nice glob of flux on my fingers. Nice. Slap that in there. Oh, why did I do that? I need to screw this in. Another time loss. Make sure all of these stupid tabs are locked into place. Cool. Then we're gonna have to find that last screw somewhere. My hands are so sticky from the flux. Oh, it went flying. Okay. Boom. There we go. Top. Do have to slot this in here. Cool. Always lift the lid as you put the top down. Boom. I do need to get some of these extra screws out because The other ones are stuck. Whoa. I gotta smack them around until they're all in the holes. It's the easiest way to do it. I'll keep smacking around while I can't really do two things at once, apparently. There we go. That sounded like it went in. Guess we'll see. Okay. Pop this on the inside. Boom. Flip it over. Gotta put the jewel on. Gotta peel those peels. Oh man. It didn't stay on the right side. Boom. And this is going to be the slowest part. Can I do it before we hit 27 minutes? Hello and goodbye, Draco. I love you. Feel like I know you somehow. Anyways, getting that on. Boom. Time 26:32 is what I saw. But we'll even count 26:36. Wow. I am extremely impressed with myself. Okay, let's test this thing out and hit the power button. Let's go. Indigo GameCube is now up for grabs. So is the clear green one, the extreme green one, the clear blue one, the clear orange one, and the red and black one. The clear purple, clear black, and regular clear will be available hopefully later this week. And the 10th one is just another red and black one. I got two of those because I think it's a cool color and it's a new color. So